This vine is considered dead, so we have to pull it and replace it.
Each blue ribbon marks a vine that is no longer viable at Le Vupont Winery in Oliver, damaged by extremely cold temperatures back in 2022.
You have to imagine it as a flash freeze. Like it's when you put a piece of some vegetables in the freezer and then they freeze, and then the alive tissue becomes black and there's no way for them to come back to life.
But that cold snap was nothing compared to the Arctic blast that blanketed the Okanagan this winter, freezing the vines once again.
We already had a decrease of around 54% of the crop, valley-wide.
A new report says BC's wine industry is anticipating catastrophic crop losses of up to 99% of the typical grape production due to January's extreme cold snap.
In fact, we're not expecting any crop at all. So that was the dire news. We're a catastrophic collapse is kind of the term that we're using, and stunned disbelief, I think, is the best how to characterize how the industry is feeling and reacting to it.
The report says production this year is estimated to be 1 to 3% of typical yields, with most of that coming from the Fraser Valley and Vancouver Island.
But because most of the grapes are grown here within the Okanagan and it was the heaviest hit, that's why we're with confidence able to say it looks as though a total loss for the crop for this coming fall.
And wine experts say it will have a terrible impact down the line, as it takes a vine around 3 years after planting to produce grapes. And even though the exact extent of the damage won't be known until bud burst around the end of April, Pont says the industry needs help now.
It's dramatic for the wine industry. We all have infrastructure, we all have staff, we all have people that depend on us to live, and we don't take it lightly. It's very serious, and people need to know about it.
Taya Fast, Global News, Oliver.